Dear learners, welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am Dr. Abhishek Ghai, working as Assistant Professor at University Institute of Hotel and Tourism Management, Punjab University, Chandigarh. I would be taking module that is order taking and billing methods under the paper Food and Beverage Service Operations and Management. After completing this module, the students will be able to learn about the checking system in food service operations, methods of taking food order, computerized system of KOT, BOT, billing, various billing methods. Food and beverage orders of guests are recorded in many ways in food service sectors depending on the size and policy of the establishment. Whatever may be the method adopted, it should ensure a good control as employees in food service operations deal with the two most important things in a hotel: food and cash. Both of these will tempt the dishonest staff to indulge in frauds. Employees may be tempted to lay hands on the food meant for sales and take away cash. If a strict control system or checking system is not implemented, the absence of a proper checking system may lead to many things like staff entertaining their friends and family members with food may undercharge or not charge them at all, consuming the food during and after duty hours. The staff member may be tempted to eat food meant for sales without anyone's knowledge as there is no record. Increase food cost and pilferage rate. Staff selling dishes without others' knowledge and taking away the money. Non-availability of proper account of sales. Inability to pay creditors and thereby leading to closure of business. To avoid all these and to run the business successfully, food and beverage orders should be recorded by maintaining a good checking system. Checking systems in food service operations plays a pivotal role. Checking system in food service operations refers to order taking and billing methods. A good order taking system or checking system will ensure that every dish that goes out of the kitchen is recorded and billed. If it is a complimentary food, then the kitchen order ticket must be authorized by the head waiter or senior captain. The KOT must provide many information like number 1, name and code of the waiter serving the guests. Number 2, date and time of the order taken. Number 3, table number. Number 4, number of guests. Number 5, food order and quantity ordered. Number 6, signature of the order taker. Now I'll talk about number 1, that was name and code of the waiter. It is very important to know who collected the dish from the kitchen and served the guests, to whom the dishes will be handed over once the food is ready in the kitchen. to whom the prepared bill will be handed over and who will be responsible if any of the dish is not billed. Other one is date and time. It helps during auditing as it shows when the order was taken and also helps the buyer in setting priority while controlling the hot plate. The order that was received earlier should be executed first unless it is a running order. Running order is an additional order for dishes placed by the customers having food. Number third is table number. It reveals information such as while table was occupied and to which table the order has to be sent. Number 4 is number of guests. It gives information about the number of guests served by the waiter at a table and how many dishes were ordered by them. It helps in knowing at the end of a number of guests served by a waiter, average revenue per cover, that is total amount of the bill, number of guests served, ordering pattern, etc., which facilitates managerial such as rewarding the service staff, pricing, etc. Next is food order and the quantity ordered. This is the most essential information that is taken down, which records the orders placed by guests. It authorizes the kitchen staff to deliver the dishes mentioned on kitchen order ticket. No dish will be sent out of the kitchen without KOT. Even if the general manager of the hotel wants to order for something, a complimentary KOT must be made. The essence of the system is not to deliver any dish from kitchen without KOT. Next one is the signature of the order taker. The KOT must have signature of the order taken so as to know who has taken the order or who has authorized the request on KOT. If any of the dishes is served but not charged, both the order taker and the server are answerable. There are various methods of taking food orders as well. Order from the guests for food and beverages should be recorded for effective control and to avoid confusion during service. The food order must be taken down clearly on a scribbling pad, taking all the necessary information. Abbreviations may be used while taking the order, but the production used must be standard ones implemented in the establishment and the understood by the production, service, billing and control staff. Once the order is taken and read out for confirmation, it should be entered on a KOT book for execution. No food order should go out of the kitchen without the KOT, and it is the responsibility of executive chef to ensure that this procedure is followed. If any dish goes out of the kitchen without KOT, the staff responsibility for this act will have to pay for it. Order taking has various functions, like it should be clear to the production staff to know what dishes are to be made. The service staff should be able to know which dish is to be served to which customer. The billing staff should be able to see clearly what has been ordered and consumed. The auditing staff should be able to understand when and what was served and by who. There are various types of order taking methods like number 1, check and bill system. This system is suitable for operations that serve limited items and where the menus do not change. Sandwich centers, burger operations and other specialty services are some examples. In such operations, checking and billing are simplified and are combined. The dishes served in the operations are clearly printed with quantity required and the amount column in the check pads. While taking order from guests, the quantity required and amount is entered accordingly. The top copy goes to the kitchen for collecting the dish and the second copy is given to the guests as bill. The bill amount is either collected by the waiter or the guest may pay at the counter depending on the system followed. If collected by the waiter, he/she must hand over the cash to the control department with the check pad at the end of the day's work. The second one is service with order method. The system of checking is implemented in takeaways, cafeterias and canteens where items are displayed or prepared on order. Guests selected the dishes they want to take away or eat in the premises and order them. The person at the counter makes the bill and hands it over to the guests who in turn pay cash at the cash enters the amount against the bill number in the sales summary sheet, which is maintained mainly to verify if all the bills made by the billing clerk are settled or not. The entry in the summary sheet start with opening bill number and the cashier must enter the closing bill number at the end of his duty and hand over the cash collected during his shift to the main cashier or to the person of next shift. Guest goes to the respective food counter and collects the dishes against the bill. The person at the food counter checks the bill for two things: the item requested and if the amount has been paid. He/she then serves or packs the dishes, delivers the item and stamp delivered on the bill and gives them to the guest. The third one is duplicate system. In this checking system, food order is taken in duplicate. The first copy is sent to the kitchen for collecting dishes. After all the dishes written on the KOT are issued to the concerned waiter, the KOT is inserted into the box which is locked. The key to this box is kept in the control office to prevent any malpractice. The second copy is used by the waiter as a means of reference during service and for making the bill at the end of the service. In some smaller establishments, the duplicate copy is presented as a bill after adding the rates for the dishes ordered. This system is implemented in popular restaurants and cafes. Restaurants offering fixed menu often use duplicate system of checking. Number 4 is triplicate checking system. This control system is used in majority of medium and large establishments. The food order is recorded in 3 copies, each carrying the same serial number. Copies may be clearly marked 1, 2 and 3 or control copy, account copy and book copy depending on the policy, and each copy will be of different color for easier identification. To ensure efficient control, the order taker must fill in the information required at the top of the KOT carbon sheet like table number, number of covers, date and time, waiter's name and code, signature of the waiter taking the order. The food order is written in triplicate without any corrections and signed by the order taker. In case of a resident guest, his/her room number should be written down. The top copy of the food ordered, which is normally white in color, is taken to the kitchen and handed over to the abouer at hot plate who shouts out the order, collects dishes from various sections of kitchen and gives to the concerned waiter. After executing all the dishes mentioned in KOT, the abboyer inserts it through the slot of a locked box. Its key is kept in the control office to prevent any malpractice. At the end of the day's operation, the KOTs will be audited by the staff of control department. The duplicate copy, which may be of any color other than white, goes to the cashier who makes out the guest bill, referring to the KOT serial number. KOT number should be written on the bill. The billing clerk ensures that all the dishes entered in KOT are charged and correctly calculated. Room number and name of guest, if residential guest is served, should be entered and the bill should be signed by the billing clerk. The third copy, which may be of any color other than the ones chosen for the first two copies, is retained by the waiter at his her sideboard as a means of reference during service. It may be called for verification anytime by the control department. During service, any cancellation or correction on KOT should have the signature of the head waiter or supervisor. This is the term called circumstantial KOTs. Dish is collected from the kitchen against KOT but is dropped accidentally. General manager or restaurant manager who is eligible to dine in the restaurant order food. Guests ask for extra portion of accompaniments which are not charged. Guests ask for some other dish in place of the dish offered in a table d'hôte menu. In such situations, it is necessary to write out special checks called circumstantial KOTs. Like the waiter may accidentally drop a dish which has been collected from the kitchen. It must be replaced without any extra charge to the guest. Here a KOT must be written with the heading accident. It will show the number of proportions of dishes required and should be signed by the head waiter and authorized by the supervisor in charge. No charge NC is made when an extra portion of food is required because sufficient quantity has not been sent from the kitchen. A special KOT must be written out with the heading supplement. This means to supplement what has already been sent. It should be authorized by the head waiter or supervisor and normally there is no charge NC. However, this depends on the policy of the establishment concerned. When a wrong dish has been sent, it should be sent back to the kitchen and replaced with the right dish, making a special KOT. If the service being carried out is from an a la carte menu, then prices of the two dishes concerned must be clearly shown. There is a system which is mostly used nowadays, that is computerized system. In today's business operations, computer has become an integral part and is used in every area of operations. In the food service sector, it is extensively used in every share of operations and especially in food and beverage control. Software for checking and billing are available in different price ranges and the operator can select according to funds available and the need. This system is based on either triplicate or duplicate method. Order taker passes an order to the system operator and takes out two copies of KOT BOT with all the necessary information entered. One copy is given to the kitchen or bar and the second copy is used by the waiter for reference during service. At the end of the service, he/she gets the bill printed from the system operator who makes the bill referring to the KOT number. On entering the KOT number, the system prints out the bill without any overwriting and mistakes. Further, I discuss about billing methods. Guests are charged for the food and beverages served to them, and the bills are made referring to the food order. Before presenting the bill to the guests, it is the responsibility of the food service staff to ensure that all the dishes served to the guests are billed. The total is correct without any overwriting. Date and number of covers are properly entered. If it is a computerized billing, mistakes in totaling will not occur. However, it is recommended to check that all the dishes served have been included. There are 7 basic billing methods used in food service operations. The type used depends on the style and volume of business. Number 1 is bill as a check. In a duplicate checking system, the duplicate copy of the food order is made as a bill by entering value of food ordered and is presented to the guest. The guest may pay directly to cashier or pay the waiter. At the end of service, the cash collected must be handed over to the control department. This system is followed in a smaller hotel, popular restaurant, department store, catering and cafes. Number 2 is separate bill. This bill is made referring to the second copy of KOT at the end of service by the billing staff. The bill must have the reference KOT number. All bills are serially numbered for control purposes and are made in triplicate. The top copy of the bill is presented to the guest in a folder. On receiving cash, the bill is stamped paid and returned to the guest. If he or she is a resident guest, name and the signature of the guest should be obtained on the bill and submitted to front office to charge his or her account. The second copy of the bill is retained by the cashier, which will be verified at the end of operations by the control staff. The third copy remains in the book for future reference. This system is followed in a rated and high class restaurant. Number 3 is bill with the order method. This is the food order and customer's bill combined on one sheet and would be presented to the guests. When the order is taken, each of the guest requirements would be written down in the column next to the price column and amount will be noted down in the appropriate column. This method can also be done through machine. Each key of the computer is programmed to a specific dish. As the dish is entered, the price of each dish appears on the monitor showing the order to the customers. When the order is complete, the total sum is displayed on the monitor. On receiving payments, the order is dispensed and a printed receipt is given. Number 4 is prepaid. This occurs when the money is received for a specific occasion or an event and allows the organizer to determine the exact number of guests prior to the day of function. For example, restaurants organizing New Year's Eve programs may sell admission tickets beforehand at a set rate and close the sale of tickets before 2 days. Admission in such cases is based on the ticket or the card. Number 5 is voucher. In such cases, a guest has been issued credit by a third party, his or her employer or any firm, in the form of a voucher. This voucher can be exchanged for food and non-alcoholic drinks to the maximum value indicated in the voucher. If the cost of dishes consumed is less than the voucher value, no cash will be returned to the guest to make up the difference. If the cost exceeds the voucher value, then the guest must pay the excess amount. Number 6 is no charge. In this method, the customer is requested to sign the bill for services received, and the bill is sent to the firm or company sponsoring the hospitality. The customer may be insisted to show the official authorization from the sponsor company. Number 7 is deferred account method. This method of billing is used often in function or event catering. In this method, bill for the services offered is sent to the company or firm after the event. This will be paid by the organizing person. Now I conclude this topic. In every food and beverage organization, be it small or large, must implement a proper checking system, that is order taking and billing methods, to ensure every item served to the guests is properly recorded and billed. If this is not carried out with adequate, pilferage of food and cash would occur, which will lead the business to loss. There are many advanced software packages available in the market for food and beverage checking system to suit everyone's need. Control system implemented must be effective, and the cost of procurement and operations should be justifiable. No control will be effective unless adequate training is given to all members of the staff to make them understand the importance of proper checking system. And that was all from my side. Thank you and have a nice time ahead.